Those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Star players move around.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Hood, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Junior's out there with Green, and it's Gordon in at the small forward position. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we'd love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
The season never really ends. Nurkic finds Hood. Five to shoot. Lillard with no one around. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, I think the scouting report says you got to chase him off the three-point line. Not a good job defensively there, but a great job by Lillard to knock it down.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's the three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And Rodney Hood, not a big name player, Bones, but he's earned a ton of minutes wherever he's played over the course of his career.
A lot of people just really happy for Rodney Hood that he can continue his career coming back from a torn Achilles, and that's no easy task. So for him to just be back out on the floor and contributing in any way is a great sign.
Hood against Gordon. Back to Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. McCollum outside. Over Harden. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Hood against Gordon. Off on the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The open shot, Lillard. The shot misses. And Houston the other way now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
It is so difficult not to foul Westbrook. He's always had the speed. Now he's got better understanding of exactly how to attack a defense.
First free throw is good. Houston with a big group substitution here. Cobby's checked in for Junior. P.J. Tucker comes in for Green. Junior's checked in for Cobb. Damari Carroll comes in for P.J. Tucker. And James Harden subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Harden outside. And it's off from three-point range. On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Rodney Hood out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Inside. Here's Junior. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 8. Hood, the pass to Carmelo. Tries again. It's deflected. Here's House. Lays it up and banks it in. House has got his second basket of the game.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And here's McCollum for three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his third assist on the night. Harden kicks to House. Now the pass to Rivers. And some nice passing there by Houston. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Lillard from outside, and another 3 for Portland.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Rivers passes to Harden, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber. And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And a wide-open look for Hood, and another 3 for Portland.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just a...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top, up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Hendricks Cobb with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Green is out there with Junior, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
Melo showing some muscle, impressive right there with that physical finish.
Takes the 13-footer, kept alive, and Junior throws it down. Well, it was something you could feel was on the verge of happening, Greg. But tonight's game is the game that Junior steps into the starting lineup.
It didn't make sense for Junior to come off the bench anymore. He's too large a part of what this team does on both ends. Junior's earned his right to start.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. They've led by as much as 10. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Harden against McCollum. Now, here's Junior. D right on him. Clock at 6. Back to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound by Nurkic. 'Nurkic. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. 'Nurkic has got McCollum passes to Carmelo. Kicks it out to McCollum. Offline with his three. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Harden. The shot from the low post is good. Harden's got 10.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
And the shot goes in.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in... McCollum finds Hood. Nurkic trying to get open. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Hood.
Now, D's going to have to do a little bit more work on Rodney Hood. Pay a little bit more attention.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. He said that the hip is bruised pretty badly, but overall, it should be okay. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
On the floor for Portland, McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Lillard in at the point. Anthony, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 9th assist in the game now. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Lillard against Westbrook. Junior kicks to Westbrook. To the inside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Lillard against Westbrook. Trailblazers keep it alive. Outside Anthony to take the lead. They get the rebound. Nurkic. It's deflected. Right side Westbrook. Count it. Good.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Westbrook against Lillard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony with the game changer.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Gordon. Harden against Hood. And James Harden, good for 3.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Westbrook against Lillard. Here's Anthony. Nurkic trying to get open. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Lillard against Westbrook. Outside Gordon. Passes to Harden. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Junior. Harden trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for 2. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Pass to Harden. On deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
There's Gordon with the three. Hits the three.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 52 seconds left in the game. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Hendricks Cobb.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And another three for Houston.
It's a certain mindset right now to want the ball at the end of games, and Westbrook has it.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 5. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Nurkic. Lillard up top. He's covered by Westbrook. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Lillard. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Hood can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And McCollum launches it from deep. Missed. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.